city of Long Beach. Sunshine, ocean breeze, great food, walkable neighborhoods. What's not to love? But is it affordable? That's a real question. In this video, I'm breaking down exactly what it costs to live here, from housing and property taxes to groceries, insurance, and lifestyle expenses. And by the end, I'm sharing a few insider tips that could save you some money if you're thinking about moving here. Hi everyone, my name is Gabriela with SoCal Living, your guide to living your best life in Southern California. This channel is all about helping you make smart, stress-free decisions when it comes to buying, selling, or relocating in Southern California. So let's talk about what it really costs to live in Long Beach, because the numbers might surprise you. So before we dive into dollars and cents, let's quickly talk about what makes Long Beach so special and why so many people are considering it as a place to live. First of all, Long Beach has big city amenities, but with a more relaxed coastal vibe. Then you've got bikeable streets, walkable communities, the metro line that takes you all the way to LA, and over 100 parks. You will find everything here, from high-rise condos in downtown to quiet, family-friendly neighborhoods near El Dorado Park. And let's not forget, Long Beach is very diverse in culture, cuisine, and in lifestyle. Let's talk about the biggest piece of the cost of living pie, housing. If you're looking to buy, one-bedroom condos are starting at about $300,000. Single-family homes on average range between $700,000 and $900,000 for 2-3 bedroom starter homes, depending on the size and location, of course. Single-family homes near good schools are starting at about $1 million. Coastal neighborhoods like Belmont Shore or Bluff Park, the starting point is about $1.3 million for a smaller 2-bedroom home. Luxury coastal homes like in Naples Island, $2 million plus. The cool part, there are pockets of Long Beach where you can still get a great deal, especially if you're working with someone who knows the area well. By the way, if you're finding this video helpful and enjoying the content, please give it a quick like. It really helps the channel grow and lets me know what type of content you want to see more of. And for rentals, on average, studios are about $1,600 a month, one-bedroom apartments about $2,000 a month, two-bedroom apartments about $2,600 a month, and three-bedroom apartments about $3,000 a month. But expect much higher rents for cool lofts and newer buildings and high-rises in downtown Long Beach and, of course, coastal neighborhoods like Belmont Shore. You will find more budget-friendly options in areas like North Long Beach. Also, areas like Zafaria and Wrigley offer more affordable rental options, especially for first-timers. Now let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, taxes. Long Beach follows California Prop 13 rules, so taxes are approximately 1.1% of assessed value annually. When you purchase a property, its initial assessed value is typically set at its purchase price. After that, the assessed value can only increase by a maximum of 2% per year, or the rate of inflation, whichever is lower. A good rule of thumb for estimating your annual property tax in California, including Long Beach, is to multiply your home's purchase price by approximately 1.25%. This takes into account the base 1% and the additional local taxes. So, for example, if you are buying a home in Long Beach for $1 million, the annual property tax is about $12,500 or $1,042 a month. When you buy a property, you also need a home insurance. On average for condos, about $60 to $100 a month. Single family homes, about $120 to $250 a month, depending on the size, coverage, and proximity to the coast. It's important to note that some carriers charge more due to wildfire and flood zones. So if you're budgeting to buy, make sure you factor in the mortgage payments, taxes, and insurance together, because that is your true monthly cost of ownership. And for utilities, here is what you can expect on average each month per household. Electricity and gas, about $150 to $220 a month. Water and trash, about $70 to $90 a month. Internet, about $50 to $80 a month. And yes, solar panels are a thing here due to abundant sunshine, state incentives, and growing environmental awareness. So if you're planning to buy a home in Long Beach, it's something to consider for long-term savings. Grocery costs are slightly higher here than national average, but cheaper than places like West LA or Santa Monica. Let's break down the grocery costs on average per person. Monthly grocery bill, you can expect about $400 to $600 per person, depending on habits, of course. A few examples like eggs, $5.29 per dozen, milk, $4.69 per gallon, chicken breast, $5.99 per pound, avocados, $1.25 each. You knew that was coming, right? Since avocados are a staple in California cuisine, you'll find avocado toast pretty much in every single restaurant that serves brunch here. And for dining out, casual lunch, $13 to $18 per person. Mid-range dinner for two, $60 to $90. Cocktail or craft beer, $12 to $16. Local favorites here in Long Beach are food trucks, retro diners, local mom and pop restaurants, and vegan cafes. Whether you're commuting or just exploring, let's talk transportation. Gas prices in Long Beach hover around $5–6 a gallon, which is obviously not cheap. It's way cheaper to take public transportation here. Metro passes are $1.75 one way, or you can get a monthly unlimited pass for $100. The good news is that Long Beach is very bike and scooter friendly. So if you live and work locally, you might not need to drive much at all. Many neighborhoods here in Long Beach are walkable and bikeable, especially neighborhoods like Belmont Shore, Belmont Heights, Bluff Park, Bluff Heights, and downtown Long Beach. There's so much to do here, and not all of it breaks the bank. Movie tickets, for example, $16 to $20, gym membership, $40 to $90 a month, yoga on the bluff by donation, which is about $10–15, art walks, free neighborhood concerts in the parks, kayaking and paddleboarding in Naples canals or Alamitos Bay. Tons of affordable and free stuff is here. Let's cover a few pros and cons. Let's start with the good stuff first. Coastal living without West Side LA or Orange County prices, diverse, welcoming community, tons of activities, food and culture, year-round weather that makes you forget winter exists, and a few trade-offs. There is traffic you got to deal with, especially during peak hours. There is higher than average sales tax. Homes are pricier here than national average. And there are some seasonal crowds during summer and holidays in some parts of the city, like downtown Long Beach or Belmont Shore. But if you find the right home in the right area, Long Beach can offer an amazing lifestyle, whether you're a young professional, growing family, or downsizing for retirement. And here is my little insider tip. If you're serious about living in Long Beach, look at areas like Bixby Knolls, Wrigley, or south of Conant. These are up-and-coming neighborhoods with great value for your dollar and tons of character. And if you have any questions about neighborhoods, home values, or what fits your budget, just reach out. I love helping people discover the real Long Beach. And whether you're thinking about buying, selling, or just want to explore more about life in Long Beach or any other town in Southern California, I would be happy to guide you every step of the way. Again, my name is Gabriela with SoCal Living. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you have any questions. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.